Okay, and we are live.
If you go to your camera, I'm gonna add some stuff to the chat.
Okay, hang on. All
Or
right,
you gotta get the mix.
you have the floor.
Is your mic on?
Who
Yeah,
who's starting?
you go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you
Oh,
have the
okay.
floor.
Okay. I'm Bruno. I'm a CTO, co-founder on FlowChat.com, which is like chat management platform for social media engagement. And we're looking at showing how this will work for contractors. So tell me one thing. Do you guys like answer questions as well? Like, is this a
Yeah.
two-way thing? Okay, cool. So like, who would you say are like the ideal customers for contractors?
Ideal customers for contractors. So that's a good question. It's really depends. You know what the client is. Is the client a business or is it a homeowner or you know what is the client, right? So a good customer would be someone that is ready to pull the trigger on work.
Mhm. Okay, that doesn't say about the ideal customer profile, right? If you're looking for customers, there's no way to know if they're ready to pull the trigger or not ready to pull the trigger because that's intent.
Right.
So when you're reaching out to a group of people, you have no way to know their intent, but you have a way to know what kind of business or consumer are they, and is this someone? For example, let's say I reach out to people who are doing home flipping. Now
Right.
I know that they're gonna need contractor services, or they need, or they have. Maybe they're open. Maybe they have in some locations, but not others, right?
Right.
So, so that's basically a potential ideal customer profile, and then be like maybe remote. Could be interior decoration companies, could be construction companies who are not covering a certain area. So there's all these different types, and this is like B2B more or less, because B2C basically you're getting one client at a time, right?
Right.
Like while B2B you're reaching a business that can present you customers passively every week or every month, and that's where the value is. So we call those like a one-to-many deal, where you're not getting one client at a time, you're getting like deals that get you clients to come consistently passively, and that's the kind of deal. So what the flowchat does here is it allows you to go into any Facebook group or posts or pages or ads and get everyone who likes or comments on those ads or posts or on the group. So you are able to find sweet spots of your ideal customers, whoever they are, and then import them in bulk into a pipeline. So that would be something like Salesforce or something similar. So Flowchat has those pipelines with stages. And then you can categorize those people in different stages of the pipeline as you're basically connecting and engaging with the conversation with them.
Sure.
So we have some automations that allow you to basically do the first messaging or do a friend request or do a connection request, depending on what platform. And Flowchat supports 13 different social platforms. So you can basically put all those people in one single pipeline, no matter what platform you got them from. Could be from Nextdoor, could be from WhatsApp, can be Slack, from Discord, from LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. So you can get them from anywhere and put them in the same place, attach some message templates, and then you can just like one click send them the message you want to send them. As you're going through, let's say now I'm ready for appointment, I want to send them my appointment template. One click, that's it, it's done. I already sent the template. It just saves a ton of time and streamlines the whole operation, which is the whole point of it, right? Because like I myself, I originally started building this software for myself back in 2017 or so. I got to 100,000 a month in sales, and then I'm like, I'm spending 16,000 hours a day getting clients, which is fine. I mean, for the money, but it's not sustainable. So I'm like, okay, I need to kind of streamline the whole process. And that's where this software started to come into play, of building something that I don't have to think, who do I need to message next, or who needs follow up, or this person, what stage
Yeah.
are they, like what stage of the deal are they? I don't know, right? I have to check,
Yeah.
go up the chat and check where are they, like what did I talk with them about? I don't know, I don't remember. I talk like 200 people a week, I don't know. Right, it's too many people.
Yeah.
So we'd be talking like to over 1,000 people a month to get that thing. So this allowed for that, and then I realized, oh, you can also get podcast speaking engagements, events, launches, email list swaps, all kind of other deals that I wasn't aware at the time. And then I start to get those popping up while I was talking with people. I said, hey, let's do a JV deal. I'm like, okay, what do you propose? So that happens naturally, right? So as a contractor would be a similar approach where if you are connecting with enough people who are the right people, let's say people who are flipping homes, just the fact you're connecting with them and you're a contractor, a percentage of those people are going to be like, hey, I actually need someone in your area. You're like in Dallas area, right? I don't have
Mhm.
anyone there who can do this. I have it
Mhm.
Yeah.
in this other area, but not there. Like, how
Yep.
about you guys? I have all these properties available there. I want to like buy and flip something there, but I don't have someone who can take care of the like remodeling. So like that's how you basically, yeah, just by connecting and doing first message, they're gonna check your profile. And by checking your profile, there you go. So that's a percentage of them will immediately like say, hey, actually I'm exactly looking for a guy like you or someone like you to or a company like you to do this. So that's one. And the other is like, okay, they're gonna respond, say, hey, great to connect, like what's up? Or I see contractor. Then when they ask questions, they're gonna answer. There'll be a bunch of templates you can use. You can also just type the answer, right? You can just
Mhm.
go anywhere on your phone or on the FlowChat and push those deals through the pipeline. So there's like one column as different stages in columns, right? So we put them, okay, well, this guy just got from this column to this. He just booked the call with my team or just book an appointment. I go appointment booked stage, right? And now you got tracking automatically done that tells you how many people you contacted, how many booked an appointment. All of that is automated. And with that
Wow.
you can also not just run on your profile, you can run it on your team's profile. So if you have a team of people, each one of them can use it to prospect for deals. And
Mhm.
then one very interesting one we did with our team was when one person of our team gets a deal, they actually get a commission.
Oh, there you go.
So it's like a commission to compensate for using their personal their profile, either
Yeah.
LinkedIn profile or Facebook profile, doesn't matter,
Right.
but using their profile they should be compensated somehow for that. So they're
Yeah.
happy to do it. They're happy to do it because of obviously they're helping the business and they're making money. So
Right.
everyone's happy. So that's like one. So there's no limit on how many profiles you can run. You can do 10, 100 profiles, it doesn't matter how many. Of course you doesn't work with fake profiles, so you have to have
No.
real people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that in the end, it's all about building relations as well. So you can choose what kind of relations you want to build, or build 80% of a certain type of relation, which could be maybe people flipping homes, or could be another type. And other could be investors or investment companies who are in the real estate area. Maybe there's a deals you're looking for in that area. Maybe you didn't get any yet. Maybe your best customer is one of those deals. So I
Mhm.
would go like, okay, you want to get more people who are like your best customers, right? So be
Mhm.
like, if I'm going to sell, I'm like, okay, I can get homeowners, but that's like not really my best customer, I think, because I'll have to get a lot of them. I get one by one. I have to deal with all this stuff, right? It's a lot more difficult. But if I'm getting like with people flipping homes, there'll be these challenges. Are they my best customer? If they are, then, or maybe they're mid-term customer, maybe I get 5 deals from them every month. I don't know. So, but if it's 5 deals a month from this, okay, that's great. Let me see profitability of this one. Is it worth going this avenue? Okay, let me find home flippers. Now you go on Facebook groups about home flipping or home real estate. You're going to import everyone, and then you can match who is doing home flipping deals. And then you can set up an automation that's going to like basically connect with all of them, like every single one of them, and message them with the introduction message. Introduction message is something not spammy, so you're not gonna like pitch anything because that doesn't work. It's not like a lot of people do it. They don't understand that technically it's just not even like a debatable thing. Is technically Facebook had the way Facebook built things or the platforms built LinkedIn the same. It relies on people reporting spam. There's no technical limit on messaging. What there is a spam reporting tool that users use to tell the platform limit this guy because he's spamming.
Mhm.
This is basically how it works. It's actually the users are the ones causing the limit. It's not the platform causing the limit. And
Mm.
that's a lot of people don't know that. They're like thinking, oh, the platform is limited to 20. How many is the limit? Well, there isn't really a hard limit. It depends on how spammy you are.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
Do
the
you have
less spammy you are, the more you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
do you have a demo
Yeah.
that you can kind of share your screen and show us how everything works?
I think he does.
Yeah, of course. I have. Let me open up like demo. Let me find here demo.
Go
Uh,
to the
yeah,
screen
I got
second to
here.
the right.
So I'm gonna put it because I have a bunch of different profiles. So let me take a look here.
Sure.
Present would be here on the right. And do I full screen this? Here it is. Video file, share screen. Here it is. Share screen with two monitors. Yeah, I have three monitors. Share and entire screen window. Maybe entire screen is better, or window. No, window would work because we have a browser extension that allows you basically to import people from all these sources. And I
Okay.
think on Chrome tab it won't show the extension part, but on window it will. So I'm just
Okay.
looking at screen settings. And this would do window. Okay, you can see this.
Yeah, give me 1 second. There it is.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
So basically, this is one. Now I would go into, let's say I'm a contractor and I want to go find customers on, let's say, Facebook. Could be LinkedIn. You choose the platform. Let me just open here on Facebook. Okay, cool. Let me put this here. Oh, this has a few weird uh, on the storyline. There's a few suggestive
Very good.
suggestive people.
Mm,
Okay, so I'll put it in here.
there
Okay,
you
let's
go.
say on groups, right? I'll go here
Mhm.
on groups. Let me search maybe flipping. On flipping. And that was the one groups. Real estate flipping houses, 12,000 members. This is a private group, which is good. 975 is a bit small, but if you want into mobile homes, so it's niched into mobile homes. So that's interesting. Flipping house and buying off market. That's a public one. So normally I would go with the private, not the public, because private it has more control on quality of who is on that group. But for the demo purposes, because it would take time to get approved, I can go on on this one. Let's say I'm putting on this group here. I go to, you can see here, you can already see some things in our interface, like I can import this post data if I want to, but there's more, like let's say I want to import people who like this. You see here, I can just
Oh,
like
Oh
import
yeah, that's
more.
cool.
that is cool.
I
And
can
so
click
whenever you
new
imported it, what did it do with it?
here, import, it puts them on the pipeline. So let's say I want to create a pipeline.
Okay.
There's a demonstration pipeline. Let me put in that. I don't know if I
Yeah,
have
if you can
something
just
in
kind of
there.
show us step by step, that would be great. That
I
way we
already
can
have
follow through it. Yeah.
already have a few in here, so I'm just gonna quickly duplicate this pipeline, and I'll say contractors flipping, and I don't want to duplicate message templates. I'll just duplicate the pipeline. Cool. Now it's gonna load the new pipeline duplicated. Contractors flipping, right? So I would want to put them into imported prospects first, or I could get them in qualified if I already qualified them. Where did I put this?
So
Houses.
who do you find is the largest user you have for the software?
We have most of like service providers, right?
Okay.
Coaches, consultants, and marketing agencies. So those are the main ones. We have also sales managers, social media managers. Those are
Okay.
usually the typical ones we have.
So any type of contractors? You have any
We
contractors using it?
we we have we have a roofing company. I think they do roofing and other stuff. So we have
Sure.
contractors. Yeah, using. Actually, we have one. I think they're white labeling. Actually, we have a white label option, and I think they're marketing agency for contractors. I think so. I think they
Nice.
do marketing agency for contractors, and they sell the software to contractors
Mhm.
as a white label, basically.
Nice.
Nice.
They have solar. Yeah, solar. We also have solar. There's a
So,
bunch of
what
them.
type of things are you seeing people use the pipeline for? I think you touched on it a little bit, but it's just really to message them on whatever platform, social media wise. Is that what it is? And then they're getting them to either sign up or book a call or follow them on their Facebook page or social media page.
It's not on pages. It's on profiles.
Oh,
It's
okay.
on personal profiles only. In personal profiles, not pages.
Oh, okay.
Because pages cannot do outreach, basically. So technically, you cannot send messages from a page. And if you're messaging pages, it's not going to work, right? So you need to kind of talk to people and build relationship with people. Are you guys having some challenges there?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry.
So
Yeah.
the typical will be like, okay, Kim, I start Planter Show. My new flip project settles next month. That was 9 hours ago, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So she has a flip project, right? So I go
Mhm.
open this profile. Is this someone qualified? Or I could go into view main profile. Is this qualified? There's actually no information here on their
Mhm.
profile, but I
Mhm.
could still like connect and talk.
Mhm.
We have a
Mhm.
mutual friend, so I could either engage in the comments or I could just like add this person specifically to the pipeline. So it'd
Okay.
be my choice how I want to do it. Let's say I want to add
So
Kim
you're
to the
so
pipeline.
you're growing. So say for instance, like my page that I've got, that's my profile page. It's set as a content creator and has like the business stuff set up from Meta on Facebook. So if I'm wanting to grow my following because I'm like a public speaker, or I want to get more brand deals for content creation,
Yep.
that's okay.
Yeah, you'd be basically finding people who have finding the owners of those brands or entrepreneurs who will match the profile of the type of brands you want to work with, right? And
Right.
then you basically add them into a pipeline in bulk,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then do the messaging outreach to them.
Okay.
And
uh,
so I assume you have a parameter to set, just a preset message, so you can just automatically be
I'll,
sending
I'll
these
show I'll
messages
show
out.
Yeah.
I'll put here like 10 people. I'll show you how easy it is to put 10 people.
Yeah.
So let's say these are I want to do this for contractors flipping imported. These are not qualified ads. Yeah, that's done. Close. Now I go back to the pipeline. I'll refresh this. And now I got here. Oh, this is qualified prospects. There's one here. Where's the other ones? Did I put them in here or did I put them somewhere else? Let me see. So I got my leads with all the stuff. 7. Uh, I think I probably didn't add them or add them to a different pipeline.
Mm,
Actually, I didn't add them to a pipeline, I think.
mm,
Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I could just like go and add them here. The ones I just got.
mhm,
So I want to add these to a pipeline. I go here, add to pipeline, flipping imported ads. Okay, done. Now I go back to the pipeline here, flipping. Now they're here, right?
mhm,
Let's say I qualify them and there's like this one's qualified. Let's say I already qualified.
mhm,
This one's qualified. Okay, great. Now I want, let's say there's like 30 here, right? Not 3, but 30. Now I go here and set up an automation.
mhm,
Automations. And then I can add, okay, I want to send them a friend request to connect, add, done. Second one, I want to send them a message after that, add. There you go. See there? I could
mhm,
choose a template. If there's one, there's no template right now. I'll do that in a bit. So I
mhm,
haven't set up any template. Only send if it's the first. So in case I already talked with them, I don't want to send them a first message. I want
mhm,
them to move. And then last, I want to move them to another stage in the end, add action. And that
mhm.
automatically sets to send to first message send stage. So
So
that's
you think it's smart to send in a message immediately as they have approved your friend request, or should you wait?
it depends on the criteria. So on this group here, what I would do normally, so there's a setting on Facebook that many people don't know about, which is on privacy settings. By default, anyone you have friends in common with will get your messages on their inbox,
Mm.
but they have to have friends in
Instead of
common.
yeah,
Yeah,
instead of
yeah,
message request. Yeah,
yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
yeah. But they have to have friends. So what I do is I go here, members with things in common. You see here.
Mhm,
Now, I add in here. Now I got everyone who has things in common. You see mutual friends.
mhm.
Look how many I got here, 43, 53. I can just start auto scroll and let the scrolling
Right.
begin and it will scroll by itself.
Uh-huh.
And
How are you getting around once because Facebook has
It
a
has a cap.
friends limit. How are you getting around that?
there's no specific friend limit. When you're friending people with mutual friends, you can do a
Right.
lot more.
I know, but once you have
Once
once
you've capped like 6,000 or
yeah, I think it's 5,000.
5.3,
It's
Oh,
5
5,000 friends.
Mhm,
Oh, that's a very good question. So let's say I got these people here, right? I friend
mhm,
requested them, right? This is the part that's very interesting because it solves all the entire problem just by running the flow. Let's say I'm now got this Amira. I've sent the first message. I followed up, but now I send a few messages. I don't get any response, right? So it's become unresponsive. Now I can set it as unresponsive here as one option, or I can have, let's just say, a stage here in the beginning. I'm going to set a stage here. Insert stage, insert left. Ah, here it is. And friends. There you go. Now I have an unfriend stage. I go here. Now when I set an automation here, choose an action, Facebook unfriend,
Mhm.
right?
I guess,
Save
and
this.
now I have a different question, and
Yeah.
um, this may be something that you end up doing after I ask the question, or you might have already done. Can you import your current friend list and then set the ones to remove that you're not interacting with,
Yeah, the ones that are
like that don't interact?
right.
You can import all your friends. You can add your friends list, anybody else's friends list, as long as you can see it. You can add someone else's friends list. So that's
Mhm.
one of the powerful things is you can go to any friends list you can see and import
Mhm.
them.
Wow.
Right, so that's
Mhm.
like one of the biggest, because you can go to competitors. Maybe I would say
Mhm.
don't go and do in a competitor, direct competitor, but let's say someone serves a different state than you serve, and as a contractor, maybe they serve California and you serve just a different area.
Sure.
That's maybe a good one you can do, because maybe they're customers, but normally you go with a deal with them. So, or you can find someone who sells stuff for your ideal customers who are not competing. If it's not a competing offer, it's usually a good way to do, because it's bad karma if you're going to try and take your friends.
Right.
Usually there's always a problem eventually with it, because people
Right.
start to notice that you're kind of hitting everyone they're connected with. They'll start to kind of figure that out. But
Right.
if there's no competing offer, then it's fine, because you kind of can complement each other, so that's okay. But if it's a competing offer, it can end up a bit issue. I mean,
So it can't be your business page or your business can it be your business profile, or does it have to be like an individual profile?
it's the same nowadays. It's you have your professional mode profile, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because before you had pages and personal profiles,
Mhm.
where personal profiles were just for personal, but now personal profiles are used for business, right? Like a lot
Mhm.
of people use their personal for
Yeah,
business.
because business pro or business pages or business profile pages, whatever you want to call them, don't have a friends limit. You can have as many or followers per se.
Yeah, but
Um,
yeah, but pages are not profiles; they're pages, so they're
yeah.
not the same. So
Okay.
pages cannot outreach. You cannot message someone from a page. It's
Okay.
just not technically possible. And if
Okay.
you do have someone engaging with your page, you can message them temporarily until like about 48 hours or so, and then after that, that's it. You cannot message them anymore. So
Mm,
either if they don't reply to you, that's it. It's gone.
gotcha.
So you kind of lose up to 70% of the deals if you're
Yeah,
using a page.
I
So that's
got you.
one of the big ones. Um, with the personal profile, which you can use as a professional mode personal profile, right? That's usually
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if you use professional
So
mode or
instead
not.
of a friends request, could you do a follow request?
You don't need to, because that's the beauty of this. Let's say you're running this, right? First of all, you can only maybe do like 30 people a day or so.
Mhm.
So that's 30, that's 150 a week, that's 600 a month. So
Mhm.
you're doing 600 people in a month.
Right.
Your friends list is 5,000. So it would take you quite a long time to fill up your friends list. So you don't have to worry
Mhm.
about it. As you are adding people and messaging and following up, you'll have
Mhm.
people naturally becoming either unresponsive or being not qualified.
Right.
And you're going to naturally, as part of your normal flow, you're going to move them into here.
The unfollow or unfriend or whatever.
So you'll have people passing through here into booking and deals, but as you can imagine, majority of people are not going to become a deal, right? So you're not going to sell to the majority of people. You're going to sell to a percentage, maybe 5-10% of people at
Right.
most.
Right.
So meaning all those that you don't get deals with, which you're probably never going to get a deal with, you just move them to unfriend. There you go. Problem solved.
Got it.
Because your flow itself solves the problem. You don't have to think about it. It just happens as
Right.
part of the flow.
Right.
So as you add them in here, you'd run an automation, and then after they've been unfriended, you could something to move them out of this stage. That's it.
Mhm.
The automation would auto unfriend them all. You can like run it once a week, the automation, if you want to, or once a month, because it's like unfriending. You can do a lot of them. It's not like friending, right?
Mhm.
So I'd say once a week or once a month. Unless you're already at 5,000 friends, then you'd maybe want to do it every week or something like that. But if you're
Mhm.
still 4,500, it's going to take you a while. So
Mhm.
it's very easy. Plus, as you get your friends list imported, you'll start to sort them into columns on where, what kind of deals and what kind of things they are, and you'll naturally see, hey, this person is actually unfriend, move to unfriend, move to unfriend, right? As you're checking each one, you're already qualifying and see, these are not qualified. They should be on my friends list. Like today,
Mhm.
I got someone responded from my friends list, so I haven't cleaned it up for a while because I still have space, like about 1,000 or so space. I'm like, okay, I'm cleaning out as part of the flow. So I got a response today from someone that was auto messaged from my friends list, and I saw, okay, this person is actually not qualified. It shouldn't even be on my friends list. So I
Mhm.
just unfriended on the spot, and that's it. Moved on. It's just all done as part of the flow, so you don't even have to worry about it. And for building friends, so when you unfriend someone, they're still following you. So that means you're building your friends list, but you're also building followers, right? So that's like a good part of it, that they're building friends and followers.
Yeah.
Okay. So here I have the unfriends qualified. So that automation I just showed to set it up is just here. And then you run with the different actions. Oh, was it here or was it a different stage? I think it was this one. I know it was qualified. Yeah, it's unqualified. Yeah, there's friend request, direct message thing. Then the templates would be set up in here. Let's say I want to assign a template. I can, hey, great to connect, right? I can write whatever template I want. I want to assign it or put it as default. That's it. And then I would, if I click on this button, it will open the chat with this person automatically. And the template will be ready to send on my clipboard. I don't have to do anything. I just paste it if I want to.
Nice.
So it's very quick. Or I can run the automation here that does the same, but does it automatically. And does the friend requesting as well. So that's pretty much like how you run this on the beginning, is getting the right people and then getting them on the stages, running the qualification, friending, messaging. LinkedIn, same
Eh,
connection, request, message, all of that.
Okay. So you'd said, like, you talked about being able to do multiple platforms, right?
Yep.
And so do they all go in just like these do?
You can see here all the platforms. This is Instagram, LinkedIn, X, that's Twitter, TikTok, Telegram, Discord, Slack, Pinterest, School, Nextdoor, WhatsApp, and YouTube. We're gonna launch soon.
So you look at that person and grab all of their connections, or you're
Uh,
just
I,
looking
I I
at.
can I can only get what I can see. So if you can see their connections, you can get them. If you cannot see them, you cannot get them. So it doesn't somehow connect somewhere in the back end of LinkedIn or Facebook and get stuff. It gets what's on your screen right now. If you're loaded on your screen, you can get it. If you cannot see it, of course you cannot get it. It's data you have no
Gotcha.
access to. So you cannot get data you don't have access to.
So can you show us a LinkedIn connection?
So these are LinkedIn's, right? So if I go to my network, right, I can see all my connections here. And I could here, you see here like automatically. Let me minimize this. How do I minimize this? Okay. Import connection. I could just import 39, or I can auto scroll, or I can filter by keywords if I want. I could import 39. Start auto scroll will just scroll by itself. You'll see the number going up. You see 79, just going by itself. Okay. So here I got like 79 on this list. Then you have show more results. It'll open 87. So that's like, and then I can just add them here. Start auto scroll, import. That's it. That's one way. Other is to go find the person. Let's say I want to get everyone from here, right? I cannot see his connections. I cannot click. If I could click and see, I cannot. I cannot click here and see. No. What I can do is go on the posts. 45 people liked it. And now I can get everyone who liked the post.
Yeah.
So 45, there you go. Now 50, now find other posts that have even more. Show all posts. Let's see. This is 19, 45, 50, 13, 35. I can get the people who comment only instead of getting everyone who's doing the thing. I can just get all the comments. Just like open here and then grab everyone who commented on the post. So that's another one that you can do. and this one is better. Okay, 128 and 232. That's nice. But this is a repost of someone else, so it might not be the right one. So I just have to find what makes sense, which one is the right one, and then get the people in bulk. And I know, like, okay, if I get 120 people, that's gonna last me like a whole week. So it's a whole week of messaging almost. So I don't have to, like, I could just do it once a week, find the right place, get everyone, and then run an automation that does all the connecting for the first message. And doing that takes just like 10 minutes or so. So it's like pretty easy. So in 10 minutes you've got like 100 something people connected and messaged.
Crazy.
It just like makes it easier. So the idea
Yeah.
is like to make things easy and streamline what you
Mm-hmm.
already normally do manually, but
Mm-hmm.
do it in a streamlined way. Like growing your friends list is one, right? That you can
Mm-hmm.
just autopilot grow a friends list. So that's like we have like also friend. I think suggestions. That's another one. I'm not sure if we have that one already. Let me
Mm-hmm.
take a look. Because we have here connections, but then there's also like suggestions here.
Mm-hmm.
That's not this one. Where is it? Ah, it's here. Yeah, no, it doesn't do it on these ones. Yeah. And I found that the suggests actually not very good. On Facebook, they're good, but on LinkedIn, it gives me the wrong people.
Mm.
It's not very good. The people you may know.
Suggestions. Yeah,
It
that's
just gives
okay.
me Las Vegas. I don't want from Las Vegas. Why is it only giving me Las Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see like people who are similar. So
Mm-hmm.
this is software development. Again, I don't want these. So
Mm-hmm.
it just gives me all the wrong based on your recent activity. Okay, that's a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Event hosts, head of planning, helping
Mm-hmm.
business owners.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these are not really the right one. Then there's more here. Connect customer success. This is more suggestions. Yeah, so generally the suggestions are not very good for me on this case. So I would just go with I would maybe go here for marketing agency, for example. I could go with this. I could go location wide if I want to.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like problems on LinkedIn. It's not even working properly.
Okay.
LinkedIn is broken. uh, I go on people, and then I would go from here, for example. You see here, I can import them as well, or I
Mm-hmm.
can use keywords to filter specifically.
Mm. That is awesome. So, how do we go about getting in touch with you to test drive this software and see how to set it up for our own businesses?
Right now we have a challenge going on tomorrow. That's
Mhm,
the three hour DM challenge, where
mhm.
everyone gets a free trial for a month,
Oh, wow.
and they can basically see how to done together with. We have over 150 businesses signed up already,
Yeah.
and then you can go with that, or you can set up an account on our website, or I can give you like a special code to get a discount.
Awesome. Yeah. So I went ahead and dropped the link in the chat. So, in our chat. So it's up on our Facebook group and it's up on our YouTube. And I will drop the link after the live for the challenge that you sent me to sign up and give it a shot and try it for what it is that you're doing. Give it a shot, try it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Do you have any words of wisdom for us? This is a really cool product. It's got some serious potential for being able to find like it just yeah, my wheels are spinning for sure. Like
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like building your friends list, getting podcast engagements, getting
yeah,
guests for your podcast. There's
yeah,
a lot of, let's say you want to build your dream 100 customer lists
yep,
and put them into a pipeline, and now are actually able to streamline making sure you don't forget to follow up with them and having
yeah,
them in
because it's
stages.
automatic. Yeah, it's automatically sending whatever it is that you would say next, or letting them know like, hey, I just dropped this, or you whatever that it is, and then if they're not engaging, they just fall off.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
And it has some more interesting things, which is once you have, let's say, supporters or customers. Let's say I want to hit all my customers with a new offer or with a new feature or something new that I'm presenting on the business. Say,
Yeah.
hey, I got a DM challenge tomorrow. Now I got, let's say I have in one pipeline stage everyone who is a customer. I can put that template in there and press a button, and now it's going to message all of them.
That's awesome. Yeah, because right now there is no mass sending on
Now,
Facebook. You have to
no,
send one by one. And for me, my friends list, I think, is I'm at 4.9. So how am I
yeah.
going to send 4,900 messages? This is not going to happen.
No, you can't send that many, but you could send quite a lot.
Yeah,
And but you do it daily basically. And if people you're already speaking with, you have ability to send more than you would if it's people you never spoke with before. Plus, nobody's going to report you for spam on that because they already work with you. So it's
this is
easier.
true.
Like you can also have your affiliates, for example, or your promoters in one stage, and then hey, you can shoot out to your promoters a message. I mean, what are people doing? They're doing email, right? They're sending an email to everyone, but email, as you know, is like deliverability is pretty bad. Spam folder, people don't see the email, they don't read the email, so it's very low conversion from email. But
Yeah.
chat is like very high. People are gonna
It's almost
respond to
like
chat.
text message.
Yeah, yeah. So text message, chat, like people are gonna be much more likely to answer than if you send an email or you post on the group. Very few
Yeah,
people are gonna
it's
see it.
yeah.
Facebook is making sure that they don't see it, so that you have to pay to boost your
Oh my
posts.
gosh, yeah, right? Mhm.
So yeah, so Facebook is kind of fighting you, trying to make you that you nobody sees your stuff unless you pay them, and you
Right?
get like, hey, I got DMs, so now Facebook, sorry, but I got DMs, I don't need you, I don't need to pay
Right.
you anymore,
Right.
right?
That is so
So
true. So I'm
yeah,
not the only one who believes in that theory. Yeah, it's Facebook has created an algorithm that makes you open your pocketbook.
yeah, because they say you want to reach the people you should have reached in the first place, which is your followers. Then you have to pay. You pay this amount of money for another $50 or whatever. You can reach 1,000 more people. That's what I see on my personal profile. I actually
Mhm.
see that
Mhm.
it says
Mhm.
that in there. And then I looked at, okay, let me see how many people actually saw my posts and what kind of posts are getting engagement. Then I noticed something very interesting. Any post I make talking something positive about Facebook or talking about Facebook gets more engagement, more views than anything else.
Yeah.
Facebook basically on their own post about themselves, you double your visibility. Twice the number of people see those posts for some reason. I don't know why. I was
Hmm.
like
Interesting.
testing.
Go Facebook.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like if you just mention Facebook in any post you make, it's gonna
Yeah.
increase your visibility. It's like
Just
absurd. It's
yeah,
absurd.
just at Facebook on everything. Just
That
like
Facebook emoji.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so like crazy. I was like testing out. I know, like, okay, let me put a really useless post about with the word Facebook on it. And I put that, and they're like, "How does this get more views? How? There's no
Yep.
I'm gonna do
engagement,
that now.
nothing.
Yeah.
How? You
I'm
know?
gonna
I was
Literally
try
like,
gonna
it.
do it right now.
Yeah.
why?
Probably.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna just yeah.
I'm gonna make a stupid Facebook
Oh
post.
my god. You're gonna do an A/B test with it. That's awesome.
And if you do a post talking like Facebook or LinkedIn, that got a crazy engagement. Facebook or LinkedIn, I
Oh
put that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That were really good engagement and good views. Like it has one of the highest amount of views.
Mhm.
So it's like comparing Facebook to another platform seems to also work well. If you
Yeah.
put a Facebook, YouTube link, for example, on a post, that no visibility. Anything that takes the user out of Facebook, no visibility.
Yeah.
So
That is
yeah, so those
true.
are some of the things we noticed as we're doing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Cool. Well, I'm excited. I'm gonna boost the crap out of this link. Let people know that they can do this. They can grow their following to market specifically to who their customer is without having to come out of pocket for ads that do we even believe they're working?
So
Oh
one
yeah,
more.
ads are horrible. I used to have an ads agency.
Yeah. I don't
Uh,
believe in Facebook ads.
a lot of people from ads agencies they dropped out of ads agency because it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Facebook was every month, every single month they're changing stuff, breaking what was working.
Yes.
Every month it was
Yeah.
horrible. It was really very difficult to do anything. Yeah,
So one more time. What is the name of the software?
FlowChat
What is it used for?
to get in front of a lot of potential customers or your ideal customers.
And who needs it?
Every business owner needs it.
I agree.
Perfect.
Definitely agree.
So after the free subscription, what will be the monthly cost or annual cost?
So we have a lower end, which is very low account level, which is $25 a month. So it's a very simple plan with a very low limit. And then the normal plan is 247 a month. They have the same features, just the limit is different. So the 25 is like you're starting, you're still figuring out how it works. So you spending just $25. It's cheap. And then once you figure it out, okay, I'm ready. I got everything set up. Now I'm gonna put like a few thousand leads or a few hundreds leads and run it. Now, okay, let's upgrade that to the 247 and then start running that stuff. And that's it.
Okay.
And then you have
And
other plans with strategy sessions as well included. That's the medium, the growth plan. That's 497. So that's like 2 weekly strategy sessions, right? So any of the plans has 2 weekly support sessions as well. So anyone
okay.
who's like struggling or they don't know how to do something, they just pop up 2 sessions every
Awesome.
week, and for
And then do you
everybody.
have an affiliate program
We have
for
affiliate
people?
program, yeah, affiliate program, and we have a white label as well.
Okay.
Awesome.
Can you explain to us both programs?
So the affiliate program is basically you have affiliate links there. Once you have an account, you automatically get access to all your affiliate links. You have about 8, I think, different affiliate links that go to different resources, and anyone who goes on that link is gonna cook it
Nice.
to you, gets cookied to you automatically. So whenever they sign up, it goes under you, and you get 25% of whatever they're paying recurring, right, every month. That's pretty much the affiliate. The white label is different. You have a white label account, you set up a custom domain, and you brand it to yourself, and then you sell it as yourself without being involved with FlowChat. And that's it. You
Okay.
sell it whatever you want. So we have people selling courses or coaching programs with it that include the software, like selling like 4,000 for the coaching
So
program.
they're acting like
Then
they made the software, putting their logo on it,
yeah, yep, yep,
and then
yep, yep.
moving forward with it. Okay.
Some are doing bundles. They're bundling like Go High Level and FlowChat together into one bundle and selling that as a package. Others are
Do
doing,
you think there
yeah.
is a necessity to have high level?
Go High Level is an outbound software or inbound software. So it's not for outreach, not for DM outreach on Facebook profiles.
Right.
So
So
it's very different.
why would you think people would want to use high level alongside FlowChat?
Emails. Yeah, they use it for SMS, emailing, and also for other stuff like bots, if they want to run bots as well, or some
Yeah,
kind of like bot.
I'm not a
But
fan of bots myself, but
email SMS is one of the most uses are email and SMS, email
okay.
campaigns, SMS campaigns. So that's very
Because you
different.
can somewhat do the same thing with high level, right? As far as renaming it and putting a different logo on it,
Yeah,
make it look
yeah,
like it's yours.
yeah. You can white label it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have people who have using ManyChat, and then they're using FlowChat together with ManyChat. Some with Go High Level with FlowChat. Some prefer ManyChat. Some prefer Go High Level. Everybody has their own preference based on what they're using for. And
But
now
as far
one
as
very
FlowChat goes, this is strictly aimed at social media platforms and messaging through social media platforms, correct?
yeah, yeah, like building relationships and closing deals like directly.
And the integration there is for every single social media platform. There's not one that's left out, right?
No, we have 13 platforms, so we don't have like all, but as far as we had requests for, 13 was all we got so far. So we have
Right.
like a portal where people can put in feature requests and can vote on feature requests from other users.
Okay.
And there's no request for a different platform there, so we already covered all of them, every
Perfect.
platform people asked for. So yeah,
I have one more question about the software itself. I don't know that we went back into some of this. I'm gonna add it back to the stage real quick. So, um, is there like a graph or a way that you can look at your close rate so you can kind of monitor, what it is you're
this here,
capturing? Yeah.
this would be one as a table, and then I can also go here, reports, custom pipeline reports. And I say, okay, I want to add the contractors pipeline, add this, right? Great. Now I want to add a KPI. I want to see it's a number. I want to see like how many people were qualified. So from qualified is one KPI. I want to see how many qualified prospects. Save. There you go. C3. Add KPI. And from the qualified, how many messages were sent. Okay, save. Okay, one message sent. Great. And then I want to see like how many calls booked did I get in the end.
Yeah. What was closed?
Yeah, go here, calls booked. Then I would be adding here deal closed as another stage. Great. Now let's say I want percentages. Like I want to go percentage. I want to see how many from first message to call booked. How much conversion is that? So I
Yeah.
could go here. Like I could do like this message to call conversion. Then I could do the same for call to deal conversion. No, percentage call booked to deal closed. Call to close conversion, save. There you go. Now I want to make this a bit prettier. So I want to go here, change this to green. Oh, green, save, save. Hey, there you go. Select. Oh, no, I think I put the wrong thing here. API label.
Now,
Deal
obviously,
close.
most people are going to be wanting to use this from the desktop version. That just makes sense, right? But is there an app for this as well?
No, it's all done through this on the web, so you can run it on your phone as well. But you go on Chrome on your phone. You just use
Okay.
the browser on your phone, and you run it through the browser. So any
Like if
device in the
you're
browser.
at a networking group, like you're out and about in a networking group, and you wanted to collect people's data,
Hmm.
you would just need to do it from logging in through Google Chrome.
Yeah, you just go. It's a website basically. So you just go
Okay,
to the website and open it.
sure.
You can do it from any computer or any phone or any tablet.
Is there any fast track like way to get someone's information if you were like just in person instead of, I guess, opening this up and then going and finding their social media platform or whatever? Is there any fast way to make the connection?
Make the connection in what way?
Like just a faster way to make the connection other than manually entering the information.
Entering the information. Usually you'd find them on a social platform and add them quickly, but depends on what you mean.
So when I guess let me put it to you this way. I guess so if I were out in public, I ran into somebody and I wanted to add them to my pipeline, right? So would I go into Facebook to add them to my pipeline, or would I pull up FlowChat to add them to my pipeline and then go to Facebook
Y-
and then
you'd go with the place where you connect with them first, which is probably Facebook, right? I think you
right?
connect with them on Facebook, so or on LinkedIn, right? You could say, "Hey, add
Just
me on LinkedIn." They would add you, right? Or
what's
you
going to
could add.
remind me like for them to stand out whenever I get back home to add them into FlowChat? That's kind of where I'm going with all of that.
Okay, so be like, "Hey, add me." Okay, I've accepted. Now drop me a message, right? Initiate first message.
Okay.
So while when you get back home, you're going to open your messenger and you're going to see the list of leads. Everyone who's been added, it shows their details.
Yeah.
Those who have not been added show add leads button.
Okay.
So now you'll see an add lead button on that person.
Gotcha.
And that's
Yeah.
probably the easiest, yeah, because then you're not manually entering anything. You just say, plus you also have to have them connect with you, and you don't want
Hmm.
to leave that to chance later, right? You
Right.
want to do that on the spot, and first message on the spot that solves the whole connection issue. And now the rest is when you get back, you have a message list that will automatically show you add lead button there when it's not added yet. So it's
Perfect.
very easy to track with that.
Very good. All right. You have anything else to leave us with?
I think we covered most of the stuff. The I mean, generally, you can start reaching out and getting connections and getting like deals or calls booked pretty quickly within like few hours. So it's like if you really know what you're doing, of course. So for me, it's very easy because I already know the
Yeah.
whole thing. I just like, okay, where do I go? Because a lot of people they just don't think through. They don't have strategy, don't think through. So there's different issues that happen. One is not having strategy and doing things without thinking properly, which is like going to a members list, downloading everybody. That's a very bad idea. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people do it. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. Well, I kind of know why they don't know better, basically. Going to odd members with things in common. Okay, now that's going to work out a lot better. But not only that, but also qualifying them. So you need to qualify them as well. So doing
Sure.
all those things together in one, that's a big, very important step. And we're working to automate that process where it will actually go and find the leads for you. It will qualify them for you. It will do the actions for you. It will connect and it will message them all automatic where you don't have to do anything. So that's coming next year. We're going to have like a 2.0 version that's going to be epic. Like it's going to be very, very
Nice.
interesting because it can grow your friends list on autopilot. It can grow your followers, connections on all the platforms on all
That'll be cool.
autopilot.
Yeah.
It just runs by itself. You just put like a spare computer, leave it running, and it will run on your computer. So you don't have to give anyone your passwords or anything like that. It just runs on your own computer at your own home or office. So you're in full control of it, and you just leave it running, and it runs automations that do that. That will
Nice.
automatically find the right people, add them. So basically, I was like, okay, what am I doing manually? Because I can add maybe 100+ new friends a week, more than that, so very easily, right? So that's like 3,000 people in a month.
Right.
You can like add 3,000 people in a month if you want to. So
So
it's not
how do you
very
get
not
past
very difficult.
that cap out that Facebook caps you
I
on 5,000?
I I don't have to worry about the cap because they will be removed as part of the flow.
Okay.
I explained, right? Your messaging, some are qualified, some are unresponsive. They're not
Right.
responding. There you go. Everyone's not responding, gets unfriended. So that
Yeah,
solves
but
the
what it
problem.
I mean, at whatever point that people are responding, and then you're at that amount of people, what's going to be the next solution?
What do you mean? Your that
So if your flow's working, you have 5,000 people that are responding to you, that you are communicating with, that you want to be friends with. But now you're ready to move past that and add more people.
Yeah, you
Wha-
always have to unfriend some of them. So there's no way to do it that you don't have to unfriend them.
Yeah.
You have to. They will still stay as followers, and you can still chat with them. So it doesn't change anything, right? But you
Yeah.
can choose. You can choose now how you do that is who are the top 5,000 people you want,
Right.
because you're going to have 5,000 you talk to. Well, I don't think you're going to be talking with those people every week or every month. So it's
No.
like,
There's no
how
way you're going to
often are
talk
you
to 5,000 people a month.
yeah, so how often are you actually engaging with them? So do they really need to be in your friends list, all of
Right.
them? So that's the thing, they don't. Plus you can still talk with them anyway, so it's not
Yeah.
really an issue. Yeah, so you like pick a group of a certain, and the thing is you have them in stages, right? You go here, you got them in stages and in pipelines. Let's say I go here, everyone is on this stage here, or let's say on a stage where they didn't book a call. Let's say I'm out of friends list, right? I go here and unfriend everybody's on the follow-up.
Right.
I can actually, if I already friended them, I'm already in a conversation with them, I can just unfriend them. There's no problem.
Yeah. I mean, you're already having messaging, so
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
already
So you
initiated.
can, I'll just have them here. I'm like, oh yeah, I need a bit of of course, these are only like the basic stages. You'd have a few more stages as well,
Right.
like, and you then run with all these other ones. So yeah, so they have like maybe a different stage here, send something, and they haven't replied. So you'll have a bunch of stages in between, and then there'll be others that it's just, yeah, you can just safely unfriend. But you just like scale up your friends list. So who would be on our friends will be higher level connections maybe that you want to keep. So that might be who you're going to get in there in the end of the day. But you still get grow your followers list with that, because now you're adding more friends on top.
Nice.
And then the thing is, like, when you see a profile and you want to add, if they're already in a system, is not going to add them a second time. So now you're also, the problem with unfriending is, okay, you're unfriending a bunch of people, but then what's stopping you from friending them again later? The same people.
Yeah.
So that's the issue you're going to get eventually. So this is how the software also helps, that it prevents you from actually going and getting the wrong people or the same people that you don't want. So that's like one of the issues that people run into. When there are enough volume, they'll get into that.
Perfect. All right. Well, thanks for coming on today
It was a pleasure.
and uh and teaching us all of this new software and all of this new fun stuff. Is there anything that you would like to leave the people of Facebook with?
I think we got like covered most of it. I hope they find value in this and that they can see how they can reach their thing and build a flow. So this is something they would run weekly to get deals through and think about, okay, what kind of deals do I really want? Who are my ideal customers? Where am I making most of my money from? Like, minimum effort, maximum value, and
Sure.
that's pretty much how I would go at it and find them there, because you want to make sure whatever time you're putting into it is going to actually have good return on investment. That's an investment, right? And it has return on investment. Then
Right.
you can have a team member run it. We have one client or more who actually their daughter is running it. They just put their daughter running it. So it's like,
Whatever
it can be
works, and
run.
she's learning something new.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like people get creative and they find people who run it for them, like family
Sure.
members. Yeah,
All right, Bruno. Well, thanks for coming on CSG's stuff today and teaching us all about FlowChat.
it was a pleasure.
And for everybody else watching, you can find the links in the comments, and we'll be posting up more links as soon as I end this. All right. Thanks, Bruno.
Okay,
Hope
okay.
you have a great
Speak
day.
later. You too. Bye.